Welcome all to Raven's Call Hollow. It is Travel Tuesday, and we have 3 box challenges that we do. All 3 will go to travel. They're just different levels. This one is U.S. regions, which we are using this summer. And then this one is, got money in the way, the Tiki and Friends Luau, which we are going to use hopefully for next summer to go to Hawaii. And then this one is the Highland Cow Sunflower Box from, let's see, this one is from Oma Crafts and Budgets. And this one is the Swag Doodlers. Both of these came from Etsy. This one is on my coffee shop, and it is the first of a 5-box set, only 3 of which are released right now. I'm still working on boxes 4 and 5 because with classwork it has taken me longer to do them than I had originally planned. So, but it's okay because I will be done with classwork in just a couple weeks. May 2nd is technically my last day, but I've got my last final scheduled for April 29th, so that way I have leeway if something happens and I don't get to that in time. Anyway, we have some tinies that came from our morning money moves. Those ended up being 3 a piece, I think it was. Let's see, 3, yes. So it was $9. I ended up finding another one laying around somewhere, and I've decided to move them to that because last time we put all of it in here because I'm trying to get this one done, but I was only able to budget $10 for each of these side ones instead of the 15 that I would normally do. So having that little bit from the tinies makes it the minimum 15 that I would like to do. However, we're going to set those aside for just a minute. And this one. We are down to like 9s and 10s on cards. But I also left all but the ×2 bonus in here. So we will see how that goes. And I was able to budget, I believe, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yes. 40 for this one. We've been doing like 30 to 35, I think. Give or take. But I did cash back and I got 2 20s, and I was like, you know what, we're going to put all this into this one to try and finish what we can. However, I went through all my other binders and condensed down what I could so that I could have at least 5s. I do have plenty of my prop cash if I need to break down a 5. I don't think I should have to. Alright, I'm rambling. There's +1. And that is Devil's Tower, I believe. I think that's what it's called. Wyoming, yes. That is Devil's Tower. It is 9, and we're adding 1. So let me sit those up there. So +1. Along with this, so 9 makes that 10. I can't pick it up. We're gonna poke it back in here because I don't know how far we will get in this stack. I believe that's back this way. I was wrong. Okay. So we're gonna try to get this box done in the next like week or 2 since we're so close. And there it is, California. That would be Redwood Forest, I think. I don't remember. Do we have any ones? No, we do not. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 1. And we will poke that 5 in the front for now. Bonus, roll a d12, add $2 to the corresponding section. Oh. I should have told myself no. Alright. So we are going to move our 4 out of the way. Set that over there since the money for that is in the front. And number 6. So we're going to section 6. And I'm going to have to break down another 5. Set that 5 in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's $2 into that. And then we're going to poke this bonus back in here. And Nevada. I think that was this way. Oregon. Yet again, I'm wrong. Nevada. Here we go. $10. 10 in there. And then California. And since that's a state outline, I know it's 10. Just gotta figure out where we're at. Other way. It's this one. Oh no. And now we've ended up with a $5 IOU, didn't we? 2, 3, 4. Well, not technically 5. That's a $1 IOU, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all the money for this one. So we'll poke those in there. Grab an IOU. And marker. $1. And I will attempt to fix that sometime between now and today and next Tuesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's swap out for that 5 that was there. And then 1, 2, 3. And when I go to condense down later, I should be able to swap these ones for real dollar bills. Try to smooth that out a bit. Put these in behind here, like such. And we didn't get back here to the road trip today. I calculated up the rest of these and the icons, and I think it was like $85 to finish the road trip. I was like, okay, yep, that'll probably be a section of itself. But yeah, let's swap it in there with in between the 5 and the 10 there. That way they're in somewhat of order. Because when I go through and condense down, I'm not really counting like how much is in each one, but more or less counting like 1, 2, there's 2 5s, I can throw a 10 in, and then I move on. Alright, we got 10, 11, 12 coming in here. And actually, let me see. I think there's 3 1s in this one. Let me see. Nope, never mind. there's only 2 ones in that. Yep. So we'll stick these 2 ones on the front, and I'll try to condense down later. There we go. I didn't put that IOU back in. Uh-oh. I think it was this one. I'll check the recording just in case. But I believe it was that one. And then we will pull this and poke it in here instead of in there, because this pocket is for what I get to play with and put in there. Alrighty, she's getting thick. Oh no. Oh no. Hold please. At least they're different sizes. So, easy fix. I'm gonna set that over there now. Let's put this back up. There we go. And we are going to bring out our Highland Cow and Sunflower box. Oh. Still. Alright. Shuffle this up a bit. Oh. Oh no. Back on there. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Flip those around that way. Since it's all ones, at least we don't have to worry about breaking it down. Let's see what our first one is. Play Plinko. That is in the back. Here we go. And I don't have a little thingy to sit on here. Let's see, we need a D6. Gotta move my little bugger out the way again. My little raven. There we go. Move those out of the way. And 1, 2, and I didn't determine that. I think I'll just add $1 for each one of those. 5, because if I was to land on each one of them in a row, that would add up pretty quick. 3, 5, 1. See, we're already adding 1. And 4. Alright. So 4 is a 1. And then we got 1 of the bonus there. And we're going to poke that in. And we're going to put this $1. I'm not going to mark off that bottom ones because we'll play this as many times as it comes up throughout the box. Scoot that off to the side. Save ×2. We're going to throw Plinko back in here. Alright, well, what's the next one? Roll and save. Alrighty. Let me see. In the bathtub. Roll and save. ×2. I'm rolling a D4. Because I'm not brave enough to roll anything else. 1 × 2 is 2. So there we go. I put my marker up. Let's see. It was a 1, but we're timesing 2, so 2. That's how we're going to do that. to set that aside, poke this one back in, and draw another. Play, roll, and save. Alright, that's the back one, isn't it? Yes. Alrighty. No. We'll stick to the 4. There's a 4. I'm not going to mark those off just yet because I don't know how many of the play, roll, and save cards there are. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to keep my ducks in a row here. Save the amount in a little pail. Over here it is a 2. And I think we'll do the 1. Yeah, we'll do the $1 bonus. That's what we'll do. So mark off that 1. Hook it back in there. And that'll be that one, but we're not marking that one off yet. Because next time we draw that card, it'll be that again. Let's see. Make sure it's not on this one right quick. Okay, it's not in section 6. Got us another ×2. It's got a little hat. No, we're looking for the bow. This one. Oh my goodness. Are we for sure that that's the right one? Well, I don't know why I have money in front of that one, but I don't see her on there. So I reckon it's that one. So it's 3 × 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, since we're going to have an IOU anyway, we'll go ahead and do the 1 on that. So 3 × 2 is 6. That's 7. We have 4. So IOU of $3 is what we're going to do. So that, both of those go back in there. And I'm going to poke this in here. Like that. And then we will poke this IOU in right there. And it will be okay. Oh goodness, we're stuck. Oh, we go. There we go. Alright, we're going to put this money on the front. Actually, I seen another envelope somewhere. Hold, please. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now this one has its own envelope. I had just seen it this morning. No, I don't remember what I was doing, but I remember seeing it. So there we go. Now every one of them has their own envelope. Yes. Still not sure why I've got money in front of this one. I think I was just trying to figure out what I did. And then I did figure out what I did, and it's okay. Ooh. There we go. Alright. Well, we're adding money on that one. Poke the roll and save back in there. And then those up. Set that with that. And then we have our Tiki Minute, Tiki and Friends Luau on the beach. Need to swap to our blue. We also have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 for this one. So there we go. And I did find my IOU cards. I actually did end up shuffling them into the deck last time. Oh, and then I threw them. Come back. There we go. Should be good enough. Right? I think so. Let's see where we're going. 1, 2, 3. That's our minimum. I'm gonna do shirt, a Mai Tai, and ukulele music. So let's hop on over. My envelopes are stuck together. All right. So our shirt is $4. I'm gonna mark that off, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull one for the 5. And that way we don't have to worry about breaking it down later. All right. Tiki shirt. Not tiki shirt. I don't know. Hawaiian shirt. Mai Tai. Guess it would help if I turn it so I can actually look at it, right? Oh, there's the ukulele music. It is also $4. Poke that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then Mai Tai. Poke that in there. And it is $3 right there in the corner. 3. So we can put our Mai Tai up in the cards that are done. Put $3 in. These new envelopes I got are kind of flimsy. I like the stiffer ones. Like, hey, we got enough to do another card. It looks like. I probably should have counted that, but it's okay. Macaroni salad. $3. I think we got 3 over there. We should be alright. Macaroni salad. We're going to put a dot beside it because the menu items go back in for the bonus, for the personal bonus there. $3 in. Poke that back in there. We got 1. Alright. If the next one is not a 1, we're going to put this in our catch-all. I think that's how that's going to go. So let's see what we got. Oh, I can already tell you, Huli Huli Chicken is not $1. Huli Huli Chicken, that is 7. We are not having that big of an IOU. I won't do that one if I can help it. So we will come over here to our catch-all. They're so cute. Alright. $1. There we go. And we'll put the money in between those. Once this one's full, we'll move on to the next one. Alrighty, that's all of our monies. We got our menu item back in the deck and the used cards in the front. We didn't have to use any prop dollars, so no need to go and condense back down. Put this marker up before I mark myself. Pick up my dice mess. Alrighty, slide that all over. And hopefully next week we will be able to bring a little bit more money in. We shall see, because we are almost done with that set. Woohoo! Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta go get my kids from school. And then I'm going to attempt to pre-record tomorrow's Morning Money Moves this afternoon. So you'll probably hear kids in the background tomorrow, but you know, it's what it is. It is what it is. But my oldest has a doctor's appointment in the morning, first thing. So, you know. But if you have made it this far, thank you. And I appreciate you. And I hope to see you again. Bye.